I lit this entire scene using just a $30 light and whatever lamps were already in the room. No $500 panel lights, no big rigs, and honestly, it looks even better than some of the stuff I've seen on big movie sets. And here's the thing. You can absolutely do the same thing at home yourself. Most filmmakers think you have to spend hundreds or even hundreds of thousands of dollars on lights to get cinematic results, but you really don't. In fact, in this video, I'm gonna show you exactly how you can light your next film with just $50. And stick around because at the end of the video, I'm gonna show you the exact setup that I would use if I was lighting a real scene on this budget. When I first started making films, all I had were a couple of desk lamps from Walmart. That was it. No fancy LEDs, no film lights, just literally the cheapest lights that I could find. And honestly, the films I was making weren't that great, but it wasn't the lights' fault. It was because I didn't know how to properly use the lights yet. The reality is the lighting principles are the same whether you're using a $10 lamp or a $500 aperture light. You just need to understand how to position, shape, and control your light. The problem most beginners run into is this. You buy a nice camera, you start shooting, and the footage just still looks as bad as it did before you got the camera. And you assume that you need better lights.
Chris, can you grab that light?
But then you look at the price tag and it just feels out of reach. But here's the truth. You can make cinematic films with what you already have and maybe just a couple of small, cheap additions. You just need to know how. Let's break this down. Principle 1, the lighting principles stay the same. Whether you're using a $30 Ulanzi tube light or a $3,000 aperture light, you're still going to do the same thing. Create soft, controlled, directional light that shapes the subject and the scene. One of the biggest beginner mistakes is thinking that the gear is gonna do the work for you. It won't. Principle 2, use natural light first. Sometimes the best light is already in the room. You just have to know how to use it and what to do with it. Windows, practical lights, these are all your friends. In fact, when I DP these days, I mostly start just with the natural light that's already in the space, and then I supplement it with the film lights as needed. And when you're on a $50 budget, natural lights and practicals are gonna do a lot of the heavy lifting for you, and they definitely can handle it. Principle number 3, choose one good key light. If I had to choose one light for this kind of setup, it would absolutely be the Ulanzi tube light or something similar to that. You can pick one up for about $30 and it'll give you a beautiful soft light that's really easy to position. Principle 4, DIY diffusion makes all the difference. Here's a little hack that I use all the time. I just get $5 shower curtains from Walmart and use those as diffusion, even on big TV shows and movies that I shoot. Seriously, you don't need to buy expensive diffusion material. Just clamp a shower curtain right in front of your light and you'll instantly get a softer, more cinematic look. Principle number 5, position for shadows and shape. One light, properly positioned, can give you a beautiful look. Aim for some shadow on the subject's face. You want depth, not flat lighting. I often go for a Rembrandt style setup where you get that triangle of light on the cheek opposite the key. That's what makes the shot look professional. Not the price of the light, but how it was positioned. If I had to choose between upgrading my camera or my lights, I'd absolutely upgrade my lights every single time. And here's the kicker. When you really understand lighting, you realize that it doesn't take expensive gear to get great results. It takes understanding and creativity. So here's the exact setup that I would use if I were to light a film on a $50 budget. One Ulanzi tube light, $30 as a key. Window light and practical lamps for fill and background, and a shower curtain for diffusion. That's it. You can absolutely shoot a cinematic looking film with just that kit. So don't let budget stop you. Get creative, start practicing, and remember, it's not about the gear, it's about how you use it. And if you want to take this even farther and avoid the biggest mistakes that make films look amateur, I put together a free training called the 5 Critical Mistakes That Make Films Look Amateur. It deep dives into lighting, camera work, and more, stuff that help you level up fast without spending tons of money. Click on the link below to grab it, and I'll see you in that next video.